Hello, this is Godo. Welcome back to the Islands of Insight, Hub Puzzle Series Season 2. Um, I was actually gonna have a plan for this episode, but then as I logged in, I picked up this here Sightseer, which I'm trying to go find the place for. It looks like we're looking over here right now. I can just find the correct angle. Looks like it should be... We gotta go left a bit more, somewhere around here-ish. Here we go. Alright. So today I was thinking to do kind of a diversion. Ooh, I can hear that, hidden cube. I did turn up the hidden cube volume just a little bit. Just because it's kind of hard to hear them over when I'm talking sometimes, so... But... Gotta be quiet while I'm trying to input these sound-based puzzles. Today I was thinking to do a little bit of a detour and go down and actually work on the, what's it called down here? The Lost Grids cluster. Probably gonna also get rid of this. Let's see, Sky Drop Speed Challenge is actually... It's not something I specifically need, but I'll take the 1,000 points for like 2 minutes of work. Maybe we'll go do that at the end of the episode. But yeah, I was thinking today I would mostly work on this, and I guess now we have the, we're gonna go do the Skydrop Speed Challenge at the end. But let's, knock out some of these puzzles out up here. So let's see, no two light areas have the same shape and size, so this is a congruence, kind of. Congruence, pentominoes, and all dark regions have area 4, but they all have to be S or squares? Because all the other ones have a 3 in a row, right? So... Yeah, it can't be a T either. Okay. So we can't go up here. Because that would break things. We already have the S pentomino here, so let's make this one a T. That one's gonna be a square. Whoops, wrong button. And then we can do another square. And the P pentomino, cool. I heard this puzzle likes 12, though I might be misunderstanding the puzzle's intentions here. Alright, so no 4 in a row is what I'm starting with here. This one's gonna be a little tricky. We gotta make all of our 12s into snakes. But they cannot... be 4 in a row either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, well, we can't do this here. Okay. So this either has to go down this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But then this kind of gets isolated over here. So I think we're gonna have to go... Hold on, if we go up here, we kind of get stuck in this corner, so we can't go up with this guy. Can we? No. So this is gonna come out like this. This is not gonna connect over here, because we're gonna want to connect these guys instead. Like that. So there's our first 12, and then here's another 12. And then, let's see, how do we want to do more 12s? So it looks like we want to have 2 sets of each of these and each 12, so I'm thinking... Let's see, if we go here, we can't go back down, so let's start with this. We, like, can't come across over here, right? So if we do that instead, we can do this. Uh-oh, now we're stuck in this corner. Okay, so this has to be the head of a snake over here. Like that, in some manner. Okay, let's back up over here. Because this cannot come out, and if this goes like this has to come out like this, and then we're stuck with that guy over there. Though maybe this actually works. No, now we can't get down to this one. Okay. So that's not 12. And then this one cannot get out of here. So I think this one has to go this way. Maybe like this shape here. This will finish off this one. So that is 12. And then how do we string these together? Ooh, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we don't. Because this is looking like this. Right, and we can't get to this upper 12 up here. Everything on the left, on the right side is correct, right? Yeah. Oh, well, there was a dark tile we missed over there. What if we do this? There we go, that does it. Alright, let's do the music grid. A moment of silence for the music. Oh, that's the rest of the song. Wasn't sure on what the gap spacing here was going to be, so... Alright, don't make that shape. Noted. So, don't have a dark surrounded by all light tiles. I need an example of what that shape actually looks like. So a dark surrounded by all light tiles. So that's got to be dark. That's got to be dark. Okay. I'm kind of seeing it basically. Basically, no dead ends. It has to keep going or turn or go off the board. So here we're good, but here we have to come onto the board. Okay. The 7's gonna have to go out this way. Alright. The 7's gonna have to go there. So it's kind of looking like... No, I was gonna say everything is in a straight line, but that is not the case. So this turns here, so this does not have to be light. Okay, well. Don't fully understand the shape. I didn't get enough practice with it. Also, that was only 2 pip? Jeez, it felt a little tougher than a 2 pip. Let's go over here to this 4 pip. Area numbers, okay. Area numbers with a kind of small board and then not a lot of numbers, so this is how they get you. I'm thinking this 4 can't go up here because then it causes trouble for these 2s. Maybe? Yeah, I mean, that is correct. Okay. I guess that was, like, the crux of the puzzle, was spotting that. Because now we're, like... we're home free. Okay, let's do a star puzzle in here. 2-star puzzle. Oh, no, it's a weird half galaxies. So I believe these galaxies can actually be, like, different color. Like, this would be valid. Right? Yep, that is valid. As messed up as that looks. I don't like that. But anyways, still, let's apply what we know about galaxies. All dark areas have the same shape and size. Is that going to be a domino, perhaps? I've not done these weird split color galaxies enough to just know what to do with this. I feel like no matter what kind of galaxy we have, though, it's not going to work with this shape here. So let's go ahead and make this light. And then that means this has to be light. Does that give us anything else to work with? Not really. 2-star puzzle trying to introduce a mechanic I've not really worked with a lot. How delightful. Let's see, we can't go down because this would make it intersect with these galaxies. So let's go ahead and do that. Blocking that off there. We also just cannot intersect that galaxy. Okay, well... this is interesting. This is correct so far? I'm just gonna take a check. Yeah, that is correct so far. I don't know what you want me to do with that, buddy. Like what? I guess we can't have a dark here, because if we have a dark here... No, that would still work if we have a dark here with what we have on the other galaxy. There's no constraint on light either. If we put a dark here, that's going to make there be a light here. And then this galaxy would have to mimic it, basically. I think it would be this weird shape. But if we put if we do a light here, then we know we have to do this now. And for this, we would have to do this, which would still be valid. Right? So, like, it's either like this, or the other option is like this. And both of those seem like fine, valid options, but... do they, though? Let's see, it looks like we get into some issues up here. Or do we? Or do we? Nope, that just kind of solves the puzzle like that. Well then. I don't feel like I earned that, I feel like I just solved the puzzle in one step. Let's go downstairs and do some of these pattern grids. Huh. Are we just outlining the 2x2s? Is that what's happening? I guess so. Okay, now what's happening up here? This one's a little bit more stuff is happening. So we have the two different things here. On the top, it's the same as the bottom, but they're inverted. Hmm. Oh, I see what this is. This kind of looks like the tile that says connect all dark cells, and this kind of looks like the tile that says connect all light cells. But so I guess this is just connect all dark cells and connect all light cells. Funny puzzle in disguise. Ha ha ha, very funny. Do we have that rule somewhere? Connect all light or dark cells? No, we don't. I was wondering if it's like the same picture in the grid. Oh yeah, connect all dark cells? Is it this little bump and then this hook on the top? Ah, yeah, that's very clever. That's the same symbol as connect all dark cells. That's pretty good. I like that one. Okay, so now we have 3, 1, 3, and then 4 and 6. Are we doing odds dark and evens as light? Like, what are we doing? Odds and evens? Huh? I mean, let's try odds and evens, I guess. Okay, odds and evens it was. Gosh, what's happening here? Looks like we're tiling 3x4 areas, but wait, it gets bigger up here. Here it's... we don't know what it is because it's cut off the edge of the board. Here it's 4, and then it's 3x4, and then here it's 5x4. Oh, so maybe this is 2... so this is going to be 2 by... this one's 3. So 1, 3, 5, 7. Like that. This should be square. Whoops. There goes a perfect grid bonus. So this one goes to 4. Then I'm just gonna guess the next one goes to 6. And then 8. Alright. Is that it? We just fill this in and we're done? I guess so. So it was just the dimensions increasing by 2 each time. Alright, that was cool. Okay, no checkerboard, no 4 in a rows. No checkerboard, no 4 in a rows. No other rules? That's odd. I guess what makes this difficult? Well, here's a starting point. No 4 in a rows. No checkerboard, no 4 in a row. Checkerboard, 4 in a row. Checkerboard, 4 in a row. Checkerboard, 4 in a row. So we put dark here, we get a checkerboard, so that's going to be light, dark, whoops, misclick. Light, dark, dark, dark. Almost got me. Dark there, then light, dark. Light, dark. Dark, light. Dark, dark, and then those are light. And then it looks like this pattern is emerging here, so I'm betting... Never mind, I'm not betting. We can reuse the pattern because... Oh yeah, actually, we looks like we can reuse this pattern. Okay. Uh-oh. Except it doesn't tile down here properly. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to assume this is pattern because... Even if there's some patterning going on up here, it doesn't necessarily mean it's pattern because this could just be given on how the given tiles we have are arranged. So we gotta keep solving it, unfortunately, until we can actually deduce what the pattern is. Though, I mean, it's kind of looking like it, though. Yeah, well, that was what I had patterned in there before. This is going to be different, though, because we don't have this corner to do this bow tie shape that we've been seeing. So let's go and... Let's see. Kind of just want to put a color here. So let's just put that color there. Probably put those there. And then... Yep, there we go. That did end up being a little weird in that corner. Alright. One symbol per dark area, one symbol per light area, and then no squares. Okay. No squares. No squares. Well, it gave us the 11 already. And just about is giving us the 13. Or this, the light 13. So one of these gotta be dark, one of them's gotta be light. And it doesn't really matter which is which, so they're probably... Never mind, it matters, because I didn't see the 2x2 square. Good job, me. 16. We're absolutely going to have to pick up this with the 16, and this 13 can't pick up both of these dark tiles, so... Let's look at where we have 2x2s at risk here. So I could grab this this dark cell with a 13. I think that looks correct. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. And then this 19 is going to have to wrap around the top, and then this has to come out there, and that is done, and the 16 is done. Cool. Alright, how are we doing on time? Let's do like 2 more, and then we'll head over to the... Well, numbers off by 1, you got me. We'll head over to the... one place. Okay, so this is done. This one is done. This one needs 1 more in this column. This one needs those, and then that's done. This one needs 2 more. That one's done. Whoops. We've done goofed. Where did we done goofed? Oh, I see. That's gotta be like that. I miscounted. Off by 1's always so tricky. 1 paper. This one should be E. The heck are you? So it's a 9, but it's also a myopia? Does this not have 2 solutions? Oh, no, it does not have 2 solutions, okay. That's the solution. That puzzle had me, like, tripping out for a second, jeez. Ooh, a probably difficult, what's this called? Underclude grid? Connect all dark cells. That's kind of going to be our hint of relevancy. So there can only be 1. This is going to have to be dark because... No, if this is light, it would be fine, actually. If this is light, that's dark. If this is light, that's dark. If this is light, both of these are dark. Well, in any case, we know that comes out of there. This over here... Let's see, could we connect on the bottom? If we connect on the bottom, then the 4s can go all the way at the top. If we block the bottom, so if we do like a light here, then this has to go over the top. And then this has to come around. So I think we need to look at where the dark cells have to be. There's going to be a dark cell always here, I think. And then here? And then where else is there always a dark cell? If this is light, that's dark, and we're good to go around. Oh, wait, no. If this is light, this has to be light, and then this has to be light. So this one cannot be light. So that means some other issue has occurred. Yeah, oh, well, that one's a given then. Okay, so there's 2 more givens here. Or 2 more tiles to figure out. If this one goes down, that's dark, and all sorts of things happen. If this is light up here, it's just a problem, so that has to be dark. And then this one has to be dark. Yep, there we go. The corner was ambiguous. That's what I messed up before. I think I had it, except I had an extra dark tile up there in that corner. That one didn't actually matter. Okay. Well, that was fun, if you want to call it that. Let's go and hit up the Sky Drop Speed Challenge. I almost called it something else. Turn in our Wanderer's Quest. We will take 10 matchboxes, kind of tough. Armillary Rings or matchboxes. Armillary Rings we can hit up pretty easily at the Temple of Infinite Rings, so I will take that one. And let's head over to the Skydrop Speed Challenge, which I'm just going to warp there, so I'll see you in one moment. Alright, and here we are, and we're probably not going to set a new record, but let's see if we can. So what's our record looking like over here? 166. Okay, well, here we go. And as far as I know, this challenge has not been modified with the offline restoration mod, so I don't think it's going to be any easier. It'd be like really easy if you got the if you were able to get the sky drop highlighting power up in here. Ooh, I wonder if that's a thing you can do, if you can smuggle it in here from a different sky drop. I kind of want to test that out. I'll test that out after I finish this round. Alright. So far, kind of slow, actually. Probably not going to beat my record this time, but who knows? Weirder things have happened. The trick you want to do is you want to... there can be hard to spot where you start these when there's so many sky drops around, so you kind of want to whittle down the potential starting areas, which makes all the irrelevant sky drops disappear. Like, what is this one doing? I have no idea. Oh well, don't spend too long on the same one. Here's something here under the steps. Another one underneath. The underneath ones are good because it's usually not too busy under here. Not a lot of free-floating ones blocking your vision. Okay. Here's an easy one. I thought I saw this glow for a second. There we go. Looks like there's one right here. Or not, maybe it's up here. Ah, yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're past our record right now, and in fact we just got past the platinum time. But that's okay, we know we weren't in this for the record to begin with. Well, that was a tough one. Only one close orb, and all of the orbs were floating rather far away. Alright, 2 sky drops left. Looks like there's one right here. And then our last one is that weird one that's just kind of hanging out down there. Okay, where do we have sky drops left over? How do we make these into a sky drop cluster? Oh, hold on. Aha, there were tiny ones over here. That's probably... yeah, that's one of the further ones away. Well, there we go. I am curious to see if we can smuggle in the power-up. I might have tried it in the past, but let's go ahead and turn in that quest. Let's take this Variety Luminous quest. And then let's go do some sky drops real quick. See if we can smuggle the power-up in there. That'd be pretty funny if you can. And that's where we're gonna call it after we finish this experimentation. So it does have not that great of a chance of activating, so we will take a moment. I will do a few puzzles here and there that I see, like memory grid. Those are usually pretty quick, right? Okay, it looks like we're doing this shape a lot of times. More sky drops. One thing on the Discord server they have is these ranks that are based on your various completion levels of the game, and one of them is like having pretty high mastery levels, to be honest. Much higher than I have, even. So anyways, let's run over to the Skydrop Speed Challenge and activate it. And yeah, kind of as expected, the power-up does not work in here. Oh my goodness. My game had quite a lag. Anyways, I'm not gonna do this again, so cancel. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. We are going to return to Autumn Falls next time, and just so the episodes don't get too samey... Excuse me. Why did it teleport me back here? Just so the episodes don't get too samey, I'm probably gonna switch it up with the zones. I'm not just gonna only do Autumn Falls. I do want to focus on Autumn Falls predominantly, just so that we can get to the point of, hey, here's Autumn Falls, we have 10 puzzles to find here, and then we'll spend the rest of the time somewhere else. Maybe I'll keep doing that, just so we can whittle Autumn Falls down. And then, you know, then it's a lot more productive. You know, we run through with the puzzle radar, we see no puzzles to solve, and then it's like, yeah, we're done. We found everything, cool, let's go somewhere else. As opposed to right now, it's kind of like the puzzle radar is very chaotic every time we find one. Just trying to do this honestly kind of terrible sites here. Oh my goodness. Where are we even supposed to go for this? While I'm talking here. Anyways, I'll keep working on this, and I'm not gonna keep the camera rolling while I do this if I don't finish it during the outro. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh, here we go, we found it. I was looking for a rock, but this ended up to be a stump. That's kind of funny. Please give me the sightseer so I can end the episode. Oh, I saw it. Come on. No! Let me end the video! Ah! Okay, bye.